Member Hall? Here. Member Carter here, Vice President Exum? Here. And President Pulaski?
Here, thank you. I'd like to start off with our administrative reports tonight. The first one, 8.1, is project ignition presentation and our student awards led by Judy Weber-Jones.
Again, my name is Judy Weber-Jones, and I'm the one of the Urbana Project Ignition advisors, along with Nathan Watson. And it would not be possible. First, I'd like to thank the Board of Education for your support and the administration. We couldn't do it without the support of everybody. And we also, Project Ignition would not be possible without the National Youth Leadership Council and without the National Highway Traffic and Safety Administration, because they're the ones that provide the funding and the training and the support to keep our kids safe on the roadways. At this time, I would like to, Steve Waller, Steve has been instrumental in helping us with everything. This is the third year in a row that our students are the top 20 in the country. And these banners are displayed out in front of the driver education classroom. And these kids earn these awards. And we can't thank Steve for his support and everything that he does for us and for getting them hung so the kids can get recognized for all their hard work. We appreciate it. At this time, I'd like to introduce my senior leader, Frankie, and also Park Mitchell. I think Park's gonna go first here with our presentation.
Have the presentation ready. There we go. There we go. All right. Well, you might have missed a little bit of the first part, but in the first thing, the person got hit for texting, and then whenever they looked up, the car did not hit them. All right. So, hi, my name is Park, and I'm here today to talk about Project Ignition. Here at Project Ignition, our goal is to promote safe driving, and we outline this mission with our mission statement. At Urbana Project Ignition, our mission is to save lives by promoting seatbelt usage and eliminating both distracted and reckless driving. We use this statement to have a focused approach on what we are doing and what we will do for the future. Now, I'm going to pass this off to my teammate Frankie to explain a little bit on what we are doing to accomplish this mission.
One, two. Okay. As Project Ignition, we've done a plethora of things to get out our message and promote safe driving within our community of students and teenagers in Champaign-Urbana, specifically Urbana. One of the things we did at the beginning of the semester was a duct tape seat awareness, which was basically wearing duct tape seat belts to promote the elimination of distracted driving at the beginning of the semester. We've also had some fun activities such as the Seatbelt Quick Challenge, And then we also participated in the Parkland College open house, and we utilized a distracted driving simulator to portray the difficulty of driving while being distracted by a cell phone. We've also handed out safety messages during this open house. And tonight, I'd like to highlight one of the most important things we've done at Urbana High School as Project Ignition. We did seatbelt checks at the beginning of each semester and throughout the semester to judge the effectiveness of our program and to assess the driving behaviors of students and staff in our parking lots. And we discovered that backseat drivers did not wear the safety seatbelts while drivers wore these seatbelts. And this discovery prompted us to promote our driving messages by using our merchandise and distributing these bags and water bottles with our PI logos to athletes this year to promote our message. These are the things we give to drivers and students after they're completing our program. And it includes a cell phone slip bag, which is supposed to keep your phone from being noisy, even if you don't have it on mute. We also received a grant from the National Highway Safety Group to kind of teach our young students in driver's ed about the importance of safety driving. We also have a pro and pause poster that we did last year to, as a promise to encourage kids to not partake in dangerous activities during the month of prom. We've also had guest speakers over the years to kind of ingrain that safety message within our groups, leaders, and Project Ignition and members. Finally, I'm going to pass on the torch to my teammate, Fazia Garada, and she's going to talk about the future of Project Ignition.
Hi, so beyond what we've already done, there are several things we're planning on doing. And one I'd really like to highlight is our local and national outreach. So locally, we've been sending safety messages and emails within the school district. And we hope to continue doing this locally. And we hope to reach out nationally as well. And reach out to student leaders within their communities and share safety messages, pamphlets that we use within our own community to promote our mission and safe driving. And beyond this, encouraging local leaders to, communicate with their also local governments about certain intersections that are prone to accidents due to bushes covering the way or something like that. So we also hope to empower leaders locally and nationally so that our mission, it's really, it's conveyed and more people can drive safely and be safe on the road. I'm not sure why this isn't working. Okay, there we go. So beyond that, there are a few other things we're planning on doing. One of them is a traffic stop. And real quick, the picture, you can click on it and it leads to a video. You can view this video on our slideshow, which is on our website if you want to learn more information. But at the traffic stop, we demonstrate how to properly act at a traffic stop pullover, what you should do to be prepared at traffic stops. We also have the seatbelt convincer, which shows just how important it is to keep your seatbelt on and what significant impact it has on promoting safety while driving. We also have the golf cart fatal vision goggles, which are students wearing the fatal vision goggles while driving a golf cart to see how distracting it is when driving wearing those goggles that show how it is to be intoxicated while driving, to show just how important it is to be focused. We also have motorcycle safety, which shows about what things you need to do to stay safe while riding a motorcycle. We also have construction safety, which explains how to stay safe while driving around construction zones. And these are a few of our future events. Of course, right now we're at the school board meeting, and we will also be featured on WCIA and News Gazette. As well, we will present our efforts at the ADTSEA and the NSSP National Conferences for Driver Safety. Now I'll pass it on to my colleague, Benan. And sister, of course.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
So, safety messages and recognition. So now I'll talk on about our final point, our various safety messages and recognition that we've been a part of. So this is an award that we give out to our students at Urbana High School. Those who have the highest driving scores as part of their driver's ed class are awarded these plaques that you see on screen. And we have various school outreach where we purchase materials with our MyPI Project Ignition logo on them and distribute them to our student body, to especially students involved in various sports as a friendly and continuous reminder of the need to stay safe and protected while driving. We have hallway posters, which Ms. Judy Weber-Jones showed earlier to you all, that we hang up very proudly in our school. And we have various infographics. This is a student-produced infographic. I actually produced it. And among other infographics that we have as well. We have our t-shirts, which we proudly wear. All four of us are wearing today. That's one of 4 t-shirts that we have, all featured in the picture. We've also been featured in the IHCSDEA Idea Journal. And this is where we created this journal. This journal has been created to recognize people and programs who strive to make a difference. And we're so humbled and as well thankful to have been to fit that label as we continue to strive for excellence in what we do. That is encouraging and promoting driver safety. And we have the Saved by the Safety Belt Club, where we feature students who have gotten into car accidents, yet luckily been saved by the safety belt. And just goes to show the importance of just wearing the safety belt, how it could go to save lives. We've also been planning to do a Teen Traffic Safety Day, which is virtual this year because of COVID-19, where we continue to highlight students and their stories and the importance to stay safe. And this is Mr. Waller's interview that feel free to watch at your own time. The link is right there. Or Mr. Waller, would you be interested in doing a reenactment? And a big thank you to all of our partners, our teachers, our staff, Mr. Waller, Ms. Julie Flixon, our sponsors, our board. And it really couldn't have been done with all your help and in supporting us, encouraging us. And we have to give a big thank you to them and to all those names and many more that are mentioned on our slide. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you.
Well, that's fantastic. Board did. Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna make it, I will try to be brief. My board usually gives me 5 minutes, so I understand. My name is Jennifer Brown. I come from Gillespie High School, but I am currently the IHSCDEA, which is Illinois High School College and Driver Education Association president. I am also on the national ADSIA, which they alluded to, board of executive board, and I'm also the ISSP, which is the National Student Safety Project coordinator for the nation. This last year, my students at Gillespie High School and our project, which we call ourselves Impacted, which is minors preparing and caring for teen driving, we've been in existence since 2008. We've attended NSSP for a couple years, and then of course I got asked to move on into a leadership role with it as well. So we created the Illinois Student Safety Project. My kids felt passionate enough about that, and we were happy enough to, with the help of Judy Weber Jones and Nathan Watson and these fine young people here, to participate with us. So we're going to recognize their efforts this year for what they did, even though COVID-19 may have kept us down, but it didn't keep us out. So we were resilient, and we have some really, really awesome plans. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the awards as we do them, and then fill you in on the direction that we're going to go. Okay. The first award we have is, can you grab the, okay. We're going to recognize Project Ignition here at Urbana with the Illinois Student Safety Project School of the Year. And with that, they're going to receive $1,500 from the ISSP grant funds that we have to help pay their way to join myself and my students in Knoxville, Tennessee. And on behalf of Brett and Leslie Robinson, the ADSIA coordinator president, they're very, very excited to see you and meet you. I just met with them this afternoon via Zoom, and super excited to see these faces when we get out there. Frankie, come up here. We're going to recognize Frankie Mabel tonight as Urbana Project Ignition Outstanding Senior Leadership Award of 2021. And I'm also going to recognize Frankie as the Illinois Student Safety Project Student of the Year. I'm going to recognize Park Mitchell. He is our Junior Leadership Award winner through the Urbana Project Ignition. On behalf of the Illinois High School, College, and Driver Education Association, which I am proudly the president, serving as president of this year, we do have a teacher endorsement program that is training the new driver ed teachers to hopefully take our place, myself and Judy's place one day, and provide this this important program that we have in the state of Illinois, which we're very lucky to have. And on behalf of them, they have also provided $2,500 grant to help pay for the kids to join us in Knoxville as well, with hopefully with your blessing that we'll be able to travel there. And we are actually, with their help, we're going out to dinner here in a little bit. We're going to talk about, we're going to present an hour-long presentation along with it. They're going to get to know some Gillespie High School students and then a couple other former students from across the state. And we're going to go out there and we're going to make a team effort. And we're going to make Illinois one of the forefronts of teen driver safety from teens, not just with the Drivers Ed Association, but because over time we have found that teens leading teens saves lives. They can hear us, but it sounds like the Charlie Brown teacher a lot, the wah. And but when the teens tell other teens and they use their voices get hurt. And that's why we're here today.
Thank you so much. I'd like to have the board have an opportunity to ask questions or make comment.
I just want to say thank you so much, first of all, to the leaders for just having this program. You know, I know that anytime you're leading a club, that's not an easy thing. I know you guys are there early in the morning to have the students come in and think about something that really could save so many lives. To the students, kudos to you for being in this sort of program. Things like this are so important to think about the amount of accidents there are from just some of the things that you're talking about, the distracted driving, the things in the road. Those things are just really, really, really critical. And I want to commend you guys for stepping into this role, for getting up early in the morning and going and having your club meetings on Tuesdays, for all of the research, the, putting together the PowerPoint presentations, thinking about what you want to say to other students. Those things are not easy. And I think that outside of the fact that you're saving lives, just some of the skills that you're learning, even from just coming here and presenting to us, will take you far. I want to say congrats to the students who have received awards tonight. Those are great awards to have and to keep in your collection. And we're very proud of you. At least I'm very proud of you. I'm sure the other board members share the same sentiments that, you're working hard and keep pushing and keep getting the message out. And even when it feels like others are not listening to you, I know they are. I know my daughter just joined the club, and she joined it from you guys, just pushing this message that, hey, you're going to be a new driver. We've got this club. We have a great message. And she listened to that. And she said, yeah, this is a good thing. And I'm going to try to get some of my friends on board. And that message will keep going. But it wouldn't without you guys continuing to push that message. And more people you reach, the more safe our streets are going to be. So thank you again to all of you.
Any more board comment?
I'd just like to say that I live a block away from the high school, and I see you guys out driving when you practice, and my heart goes out to you, especially on the icy days and the yucky days when it's wet and rainy. And you're all doing a great job, because I have never seen a student driver be a bad driver in my neighborhood. And I know that all three of my kids went through Urbana Driver's Ed. They teach me things from what they learned from class. And so I'm really proud that you guys are helping to teach your own peers, but the little kids who are coming up will look up to you, and your siblings and other classmates who are younger are going to see what you're doing and take it seriously. And you may not think so. You may get mom and dad kind of grouching at you when you forget something, but really you're teaching the adults too by your example. And so I think you should be proud of that. And thank you very much for being student leaders in our high school. Congratulations.
I just, on behalf of administration, I want to thank you guys. We're so proud of this. Is not easy to come and sit in front of all of these adults, and just seeing you're used to it. I can tell from the pictures, and you guys are representing Urbana High School. Go Tigers. We're super proud of you. I have a brand new driver who just turned 16 not long ago, and he will be voluntold that he is joining this club. He sometimes watches board meetings, so hopefully he's watching. This is great. And again, what Jennifer said is teens listen to teens. It's different when adults are saying it or moms and dads, but hearing from you guys is so important. So thank you. I do want to thank Judy and Mr. Watson. I know we're going to talk about him in a few minutes, and the rest of the team who aren't here. You guys are fantastic and up early and doing what you do. We appreciate you. And I know Mr. Waller has said this too, but on behalf of Mr. Waller and the rest of UHS administration, we want to thank you as staff members for your dedication to the students, because the young people could not do all the amazing things they're doing unless there were staff who were leading the way with them. So thank you too.
Thank you so much, and congratulations. With that, I would like to move on to Administrative Report 8.2, Summer Projects. Randy Ashley. I'd like to move on to Section 9 for recognition and commendations. 9.1, the IHSCDEA Teacher of the Year Award. Ms. Jennifer Brown.
So while they're gathering their stuff together, so this will be in the list of projects will be in front of us at the next meeting for approval.
Said that you may not have heard them. So
I'm
this
sorry, I
is
missed
just their
that.
first, and then you guys will, if you have questions in between now and then, but yes, at the May 18th meeting.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, I'm back again at my role as the IHSCDA president. We are going to recognize Mr. Nathan Watson as Early Career Driver Education Teacher Award. I'm going to read what the plaque says. It says, even though Nathan Watson has been teaching for some time, his involvement in driver education teaching started in 2017. Nathan has been a tireless and diligent teacher of driver education to his students. His creativity, vision, and dedication has created a pathway for learning for his students on a daily basis. He continues to provide students with the most up-to-date methods of learning, including use of technology, guest speakers, and creative delivery of instruction. Nathan has also been involved in receiving 3 Project Ignition grants and 3 Ride Illinois grants, and most recently, the TEP Grant Award winner. Nathan has utilized the grant money to improve the technology in his driver education classroom and start Project Ignition, a teen traffic safety service learning program. He purchased a 4K Ultra HD smart TV, a Blu-ray DVD player, and an overhead LCD projector to enhance the learning already taking place in his classroom. This technology has allowed Nathan to utilize the Oregon Driver Playbook, Driver's Edge curriculum, and ATSIA 3.0. Nathan plans on utilizing new technology to improve behind-the-wheel student learning outcomes, and Nathan has been recognized for his organizational and technological skills, professionalism, enthusiasm, and positive impact on the driver education program at his school. It is awarded on May 2021 from the Illinois High School, College, and Driver Education Association. Congratulations, Nathan. Okay. And then he also gets a $250 award, cash award also to use in his classroom. And then I have one other thing. And because I know how hard this job is and to lead students and take them to new heights. And it's a thankless job most days until you get a comment on a Facebook post when you post something for Teacher Appreciation Week. As I was getting ready to leave school, at goofy thing that we put out, hey, if I've ever had you in class. And several of my students reminded me just how thankful I should be for doing this job. So I'm going to give him an award on behalf of ISSP as the advisor, the first ISSP Advisor of the Year to Mr. Nathan Watson. Thank you, folks.
All right, thank you. Moving on to I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No.
Go ahead. It's the
Yeah,
next
moving
one.
to 9.2, the CocaCola Scholarship presentation.
And last but definitely not least, this award goes to Banan, one of our Project Ignition leaders. Banan, just to let you know how prestigious this award is, there was even more during COVID this year. 99,403 students applied for the scholarship. She was one of 150 that got this $20,000 scholarship from Coca-Cola. So congratulations, couldn't be proud. And while I've got her here, I just found out last week too that she got the PEO grant for $2,500. So we couldn't be prouder of all our students. Together.
It's only the name on the top, but really it's a accumulation of Ms. Weber Jones' support, of Mr. Stephen Walker's support, and your all support here today. Really, it's only one name on top, but it hides what you've all contribute to make this reality.
Well, it happened when she was driving with me, and when you get to driving, you get to know your students. And I saw the stuff she was doing for FEMA and all these other things, and I go, you need to apply for the Coca-Cola Scholarship. I go, I don't think anybody can beat these credentials. She's getting a 5.85 on a 5-point scale and all the other stuff that she had done, and drafted her to be a leader for Project Ignition, because anytime two students are even in academics, it's the national recognition that you get that's going to put you over the top. And like I said, I can't say enough about Banan, Frankie, all of my student leaders, and Mr. Watson, Mr. Waller. I'm just happy and proud to be an Urbana Tiger.
You're here, that's fantastic. Moving on to our study topics